What's going on, guys? Tyler here with another episode of TNC Fishing. Today, we haven't really got out on the ice or anything like that. Ice just went up a couple weeks ago, actually quite a bit ago, but then we had a really warm spurt where there was a lot of remelting of the ice, and it's just not really that safe to go out. But after this week, I think it should be okay. The only problem is tomorrow I leave for Florida. Just going down there, going to Fort Myers, Florida to visit the grandparents. Maybe do a little fishing. I'm not really sure what the plans are with the family and everything down there, what we're doing. But if there's any fishing, I'll be sure to try and get some video for you guys, because I know it's been, slow going here in Wisconsin with the ice fishing. Not really a big ice fisherman, but hoping I can at least get out once, and that's going to get pretty tough now that student teaching starts a week and a half after I get back from Florida. But this video is just going to be about what I got for around the holidays, and just showing off some of the stuff I got for that. We're gonna have a couple unboxing videos coming up here. I know for sure at least one, but other than that, let's get into it. Got a bunch of really good stuff for the holidays. So first off, we're gonna start with all my rod covers. As you can see, I got a bunch of rod covers here. All these color ones are you can get them at Tackle Warehouse. They are the Patriot casting covers. I got all casting covers. The spinning reel covers were a little more expensive than I thought they would be. And it was just a lot easier and a little bit cheaper to go to Cabela's and actually get their adjustable rod covers, which I believe are almost just absolutely perfect. They got their new adjustable. You can see the Velcro right up there, and allows you to just pretty much adjust to any rod that you have, and they work awesome. I've had them on for probably a couple weeks now. And I just really like the way they look, and they do their job perfectly, and can't really complain about that. So a lot of the stuff I've been getting is to really preserve what I have and make sure it lasts as long as possible. So these rod covers are going to allow me to put them in my car without having them get all tangled, bent guides, which can really be an issue if you're in a car, stuff like that. But other than that, along with the casting rods, I did get, I don't know if you can see that, the Tackle Warehouse low profile casting reel covers. Great little casting reel covers for sure. They fit all of my casting reels perfectly. Couldn't really ask for anything better to protect my casting reels. And those are also obviously from Tackle Warehouse. I bought a bunch of spinning reel covers, but they didn't really work. So I went to Cabela's and bought their spinning reel covers, and they work perfectly. So apparently someone's at the door, so I gotta go get the door really quick. So apparently my sister got something from Walmart, and it just got shipped to our house, so that was the mailman. No big deal. Let me fix these curtains really quick. Don't let in any light that I don't want in there. Looks like we're just gonna kind of have to deal with it. But like I was saying, I got 3 spinning reel covers for my 3 spinning reels, and again, they are the Cabela's brand. The ones that I had gotten from Tackle Warehouse, it said right-handed, so so I'm not even sure what I was talking about. I have to go pick up my car because the subframe rotted out with the guys with the tow truck soon. So that's who I was talking to right there. I don't even know where I left off, to be honest with you. Couldn't really tell you. I'm just gonna start off with a new spinning reel I got to replace one of my older reels. I probably got it like, I don't know, 7 years ago ish. But to replace the 7-year-old Shimano, I was at Cabela's when I was getting all my rod covers, and the reel covers, of course. But when I was at Cabela's, they also had an awesome deal on on a loose spinning reel. It was the ACR series, and they're pretty sweet looking reels. If you want to take a look at it here, pretty sick looking reel here. I got the 20 size series, obviously, because it's going to be a finesse thing. I'm not going to be putting a ton of line on it, everything like that. It's going to be my drop shot, shaky rod, shaky head rod, stuff like that, where I'm going to do lighter applications, where I'm going to run probably 6 or 8 pound fluorocarbon on it. So I'm really looking forward to using this nice little spinning reel. It's super smooth. I think it's like a 6:2 to 1 gear ratio. So I'm going to be really excited to get on the water and use that. And I think one of the last things, I got 2 more things that I got to go through. One of them being storage, one of them being just for on the boat. So the next thing I got from Tackle Warehouse is this Plano KVD worm file speed bag or something like that. They're on Tackle Warehouse. Great bait thing. Obviously, I've only had it for a couple weeks, but I was able to take all the stuff that I crammed inside one tackle box in a backpack, and I think I put all my flipping and pitching baits in here, and then I took all of my tubes and put them in here. And that was able to allow me to free up a lot of space inside my tackle boxes to really move stuff around and not be so cramped, and have a lot of stuff just packed into one little box. But don't get me wrong, this is going to be nice. It's going to be an extra thing to carry, but it's going to make things a heck of a lot easier. And obviously, if I'm in the boat, it's really not going to matter. It doesn't take up a lot of space, but it packs a lot of baits inside. So this thing is going to save me a lot of space. So last thing, I don't know if I've even had it in any of the videos. I have this really old net that's like rope for a netting, and up in Sturgeon Bay we had a little mishap with Tim. He had a nice smallie on. The hook got inside one of the lines of rope that makes the net, and it really was a pain because the hook from the treble that he was throwing a crankbait got stuck inside there. I was trying to undo it from the net so I could scoop him up, and in theory I could have just turned the net and scooped him up, but in the time being, I mean, the net is way down in Sturgeon Bay. If you're fishing off from shore, normally you have these giant breakwalls and they go down probably 4 feet before you even hit the water. So I was trying to undo the hook, and unfortunately the fish shook free, and we couldn't get a measurement on that one fish. So I decided, you know what, it's time to get a decent net. It's time to get one of the nicer nets that are out there. Still cheap. I'm not getting anything that like escalates to 8 feet long. That's just pointless. But it's something nice on the boat. It's the maker is called Promar. It's got this nice I don't even know what they call it, but it's that like a bendy, rubbery material net. It's got a nice big bottom on it for the fish to sit in comfortably, and it does reach to a decent extent, and it's a pretty big net, so we'll be able to, even if we get into some walleyes like I did up in the spring, we'll definitely be able to scoop them up with this bad boy here. I'm trying to get, oh, here you go. The Promar LN503B is this net, and again, this is available at Tackle Warehouse. But so that's just a little glimpse into what I got over the holidays. Like I said, there is going to be an unboxing video coming up soon, after I get home from Florida, and that should be a pretty interesting box. Going to replenish a couple of the baits, but As you can see, actually, all these rods are sitting nice. I have I think it's 16 rod holder, just a circular thing that just holds the rods. It's actually pretty nice. Camo, stuff like that. It's perfect. But as for that, guys, that's about it. As far as stuff that I got, some really nice high quality stuff that'll keep my gear safe and ready to go for springtime, and it'll keep them safe throughout the season too. But talked with my uncle over the holidays too, and he really wanted to get up to Sturgeon Bay, and he's got a boat, so that would definitely make things interesting for a spring episode coming up here, probably like end of May, early June possibly, depending on my student teaching placement. And it should be pretty interesting. We're kind of gearing up. I'm sick of the weather. That's why we're going down to Florida. I'm sick of this cold garbage weather. But guys, I can't wait for the open water season, even though it's like 5 months away. Hopefully this time goes by fast, so I can start kicking out real videos for you guys out on the water. We're going to try to fill these videos with something. I know this wasn't the most exciting one, but it definitely gets you a key in to look on what can you guys do to improve the life of your stuff, how to kind of be more efficient in the way you guys pack stuff. Obviously the new reel, I don't know if they're still available on Cabela's, but they are if you guys want to look. So if you guys like this video, go ahead, hit the like button for me. Comment on any suggestions. I need suggestions now. And subscribe to my channel so you guys can see the upcoming videos. We'll hopefully get on the ice. But again, this is Tyler with T&T Fishing. We'll catch you guys later.